Hey, yo, Chris, Christian, Eric, R, Moon, Master, what up? I don't know, it'd be surprising to me if we broke out on the weekend. There's just not enough volume usually. Volume's been declining. It's possible, I'd say it's possible. But I think we're gonna top temporarily short term on another TD9 on the hourly time frame. Just for this significant of a level at the high time frame area, it'd be surprising to get a ton of volume, you know, like on a Saturday night, Sunday morning. But anything can happen. Is there some volume coming in on the Bitcoin pairs? No, not really. I just think we're gonna get a vertical candle at some point, and I don't know. It'd be pretty funny if it was on the weekend. We just get a 50% move when no one's paying attention. People wanted the $90 Litecoin, I know. But they didn't want the $60 Litecoin. One sec, let me post this. I started streaming for Andrew because he asked me. Andrew's cool guy. Let's check the heat maps. Maybe we're taking out some shorts that opened up at the recent highs. They were in profit for like 24 hours. No data. Yeah. Some new shorts that just opened. Take them all out. Send it to 126. Yeah, waiting for a discount is not happening. Yeah, I mean we had three years to stack some Litecoin. Seems like it should be enough time. It's the most bullish scenario for an altcoin though. Breaking out towards the later stages. It is most bullish to grab attention now. Still buy on Monday? Nice. Yeah, I think it makes sense to keep buying until we feel like we're getting closer to the top. These Spent some Litecoin this week. Nice. Good job, Sonny. Give some Litecoin away to the people. Master's tweet. Solid tweet, Master. It's funny how their color is now orange, and orange, silver, and it's navy blue. Solid week though for Litecoin. Hey Ron, what's up? You bought something with Litecoin this week and you're pretty excited about it? That's what it's for. Money is to spend it. So good job. Did you buy some pizzas? It's such a funny chart. It's like a little roller coaster. Inverse chart looks disgusting. Almost spit your drink out. You bought Zcash with your Litecoin? What are you doing? That's crazy. Bro. You just gave exit liquidity to some Zcash guy. It's okay though. Finally, let's see this LTC XRP pair. Zoom it back up to the point of breakdown. Please just get rejected and send this thing to the... Send it home. Balaji, what? Hey, Vavachi. What did Balaji? You want to post a tweet or something? You watch The Adventures of Pete and Pete all day? What is that? I wanted to see Keanu Reeves in his Broadway show, because he's doing it with his Bill and Ted friend. Keanu probably lives close to me right now. Rob D, you get your one Litecoin? Or did Jeff quit? He's never coming back now. I remember I paid some guy one Litecoin because I lost a bet. It was that really annoying guy. He was like, bet me, bro, bet me, bro, bet me. I think I blocked him. This guy. But I actually did pay him. Greatest Nickelodeon show? Really? I remember watching those, like, used to have this like random Nickelodeon like slime thing after school that I'd watch. It was like a game show. You remember that? I watched Hey Arnold. That was Nickelodeon, I think. Oh, and the Fairly Odd Parents. Quite a bit. Slime Time, that's what it was. I think. Oh no, maybe it wasn't. Or am I not remembering it right? Yeah, it was this thing. People would get slimed. And my mom, for my birthdays, we did one of those in our basement. Fun times. How old am I? Pretty old. Over 30. Under 35. I'm the 30 to 35 age. You know? You watch Mr. Wizard? What? I don't know what that is. I watched Courage the Cowardly Dog before school. That's why that was always on. And that show scared me. It was that, and there's one other. I would always play when I was like late for school, but I wanted to watch it. Forgot. 84 in Litecoin years. After late 90s. Kind of grew up Nickelodeon. Yeah, I don't even remember when I stopped watching it. I used to record a lot of stuff because I could never, I was always so, my time was scheduled as a kid, like every hour, so I had to like record VHS tapes of things I wanted to watch. I always watch those Disney Channel original movies. There's some good ones. Alright, let's look at the LTC USD Zcash pair. Need the longer chart. Oh, this is pretty long. It goes back farther. It looks like this. I'll just draw it. Pretty crazy move from Zcash. They're pumping this thing hard. But that's okay. Our turn next. At what price are we meeting for an LTC crew round of golf? That'd be fun. We should have a multi-sport competition. I need to play Charlie in hockey. That was my sport. I wanna school Charlie. I saw him skate. I dominate that one. But golf would be fun. I'm not a pro golfer. I barely played, but I'd be okay. We can have our own Litecoin conference. Looking solid. What's up, Lester? Mr. Wizard's World. I never saw that. I remember watching this show before kindergarten. I remember watching that Bill Cosby thing too. Kids say the darndest things. That was funny as a kid. What happened to Bill Cosby? Is he in jail or did he die? So he got out of jail? He actually came and did like stand-up comedy. I watched it in my hometown. It was in Wyoming. Like not too long before he went to jail. What'll let Bill have his way with you? Dang. Yeah, I didn't know he was still alive either. I have no idea what happened. I'm always skeptical of the like sexual assault allegations. But maybe it was real. I have no idea. It said it was overturned. Let's look at the Zcash. What did it look like against ETH before it rallied? That's what Litecoin's gonna look like. It's kind of like an inverse head and shoulders with a lower right shoulder. Just overlay LTC ETH. Ooh, I like the green lines. Slime. The slime lines. It's pretty similar. Can't Litecoin continue this rally. Crypto will get interesting on the weekend again. Eventually. A lot of volume at the highs. It's a good fractal. Yep. I think Litecoin's move should be way stronger. Alright, the first move, I'll guess. Over the next few months, takes us at least a year. But I think potentially back to the all-time high. By December. I feel like a 20x move against ETH. And if ETH breaks up 50%, it'd be like a 2 to 4K Litecoin. Done. We should start saying all the things the maximalist said, but just about Litecoin instead. Like, better get some just in case it catches on. Haha. That'd be fun. No second best. One chain. Crypto markets love chaos. They love manias. It's like, because this market's never figured out how to value cryptocurrencies, and it's all like popularity contests, there's so much misallocation of capital. It's like it's just so vulnerable to hype. I feel like if it's the only market that could go through these hype cycles so often. If like bubbles generally happen in new technology, around new technology like AI, people don't know really how to value it, but they think it's going to be worth something, and narratives diverge super far from reality. But it's like crypto's been in a giant bubble for so long, because even though it's been kind of in the mainstream realm of awareness for a while, the market's yet to understand or come up with any decent way to value these things. Alright, let's switch up the music. Let's play one chain. Let's play all the Rise songs. We'll have to start with this one, because it's at the start. I wish it would let me fast forward. I should have edited this a bit. I have a feeling we're gonna just be playing these songs over and over again, and if price keeps moving up, they probably won't get that old. It'll get better. Oh, that would be, yeah, that's a cool idea. I'd let them use it. They just have to pay me a percentage, 1% of their trading revenue for Litecoin.
It don't never flip. Nobody uses it. It can't compete. The devs are left. It's just a copy. No smart contracts. No institutions want it. Bitcoin already won. Where's it going?
Shut it down. Nah, it's time to turn it on. You haven't even turned it on yet. How can you shut it down? How confusing would it be if I played like... Oh, what the heck? both of these at the same time. I think in the mania time, if you get a vertical candle, I'm gonna just play 10 songs at the same time for mass.
What's the price?
Let me turn this off, hold on.
What's the chain?
Alright, here's one chain. Master. Yeah, it's been 1/1000 forever. You just need to clear these recent highs. I hope people meme Michael Saylor, like tag him in this 100 times, 1,000 times, or reply to every tweet with this video.
Who's got speed? What? Who's got trust? LTC. Who's still here? What? Who's with us? LTC. How many chains? What? What's its name? LTC. How many chains? What? What's its name? LTC.
Get Sailor to force him to watch it. check how many shorts were liquidated. ETH 8 million. I'm gonna pump up the numbers for LTC here. Alright, let's switch it.
No flash in the pan. We burn slow. No chart can tell you what we know. Every block, every beat. This is so on repeat. You can't fake this rhythm. Can't bottle this light. We don't chase the moment. We move through the night. No need to prove. We got proof of groove.
Everything is kind of rounding now.
Flicker the chain, glow in the floor. Been through the dark, we're back for more. Not a flash with a fuse, ain't no hype, it's the muse. Can't fake soul, can't mute true. You can't chart this feeling, can't trade this love. We don't follow the trend, we are the group. You can't fake this rhythm, can't bottle this light. We don't chase the moment, we move through the night. No need to prove, we got proof of groove. Proof of groove. Proof of groove. Proof of groove. Still alive. Still moving. This is the
You're gonna use Zcash as your store value? What made you change? Why didn't you use it as your store value before, bro?
I've always liked Litecoin.
Yeah, I tweeted about it in 2017. It's basically Bitcoin, right?
They called it ghost, said it was toast. Called it slow, a boomer's post. Now it's running, now it's hot. Funny how that memory rots. They said no devs, they said it's dead, but now they tweeting what we said. Screenshots gone, takes erased. Now they want that silver taste. Gaslight, gatekeep, ghost chain glow. You can fake roots, but they still show.
I thought this song would have been more popular. Maybe it still will be. I didn't even notice Bitcoin rallied. Looks like I don't think Litecoin's gonna officially break out here, but Bitcoin just moved back up to where it closed CME yesterday. It might come back down. It's actually above.
They get corrupted, then gaslit. Now the chain goes through their script. You don't hold, you just flip. We don't need you in the clip. Gaslight, gatekeep, ghost chain rise. We stayed low, now touch the skies. You missed out, now switch your stance now. This ain't your second dance. Gaslight, gatekeep, we don't chase. Whole chain built on quiet grace. While you spin your viral bit, we just hold and never quit. Always said Litecoin was underrated. It was obvious. Wait, what's my password again? They said it couldn't happen. Now they don't know what they're seeing.
How high do I think ETH goes this cycle? I don't know.
Every charter watch said truth. Not opium, just deeper roots. While they
I really
chased
don't know.
lies, I held
I think
the
it probably
chain
has
and
one
never
more
tried. Now the
move
shit
higher.
begins to show. And they all ask, how could this grow? They missed the math, ignored the spine.
Maybe the
Now they're shocked it's flipping time.
9K or something.
Is this real? No
But
way
it seemed,
flips, wait, is Litecoin back?
I don't know why you'd buy it, like from a fundamental perspective.
That's not supposed to win, flipping everything.
Or a long-term view. I think it eventually goes way lower
The chart must be broken, but
if it does break out.
the silence was golden, 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 golden.
We'll see how it holds up. How much demand is
They built their castles out of noise.
real. It seems like all of crypto is going to have
Stack coins, not shiny toys.
an absolute
They called me late, but missed the chain that
bloodbath. Maybe it gets all the way back down to $100 by the end of
same creator, same design.
the decade.
Always live beneath their nose. Now disbelief is all they know. The second Bitcoin never left.
They all look the same to me. They're all just like floating on hot air.
Breath now, price obeys what time delayed, and they can't grasp what's underway. Flipping everything, but not by hype. Flipping everything, by function, by right. Flipping everything. The market forgot that truth doesn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch it after the proof of stake switch.
Flipping everything.
I just don't see what the long-term
They never saw it.
value prop is.
Always here.
I disagree with the marketing. I don't understand it. I don't really have a expectation for total crypto market cap. Seems like 10 trillion is definitely doable. We're at 4.17. This includes stable coins.
Should've kept the keys. You let go too soon.
I think we go beyond 10
Now
trillion.
go serve your game.
If Bitcoin's really gonna rally to like 200K,
Dance under the moon.
It'd be at 5 alone, basically. 250k would be Bitcoin at 5 trillion.
You hit sell, thought you were slick, caught a pump, but missed the kick. While it's still on chain untouched, while
Which I think is possible. I don't know how likely it is, but
20 coins back then, not worth enough to buy a Benz, but you needed rent, some shoes, a thrill.
And now that wallet's laughing still.
Ghost wallets floating free, held the line.
you been paid for last month? That sucks. That happened to me quite a bit actually, where I just never got paid. I think Bitcoin's gonna dumb back down to
Should've known it was just fate. Now it's 5 years on the chain, and that wallet's still the same. You check the TX, still no move. Each unspent coin, a perfect groove.
potentially dumb back down here. Close the gap.
You hit sell.
They didn't.
Seems like market makers just decided to take the liquidity over the weekend at the highs. Now price will fall back down.
They never sold.
You're like Shakira, you know? You get paid whenever, wherever. I like that.
You feel that? That's it.
Yeah, I think Bitcoin gets rejected here.
It's moving.
But it could, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. I just don't really trust the weekend moves. I think it's easy for people to take advantage of where the most liquidity is on the weekend. Doesn't take much money to move price. You can take out leverage positions. But who knows? I mean, we're getting to the point where eventually we should see continuation on weekends. It'd just be hard for me to believe we have enough money entering the space or coming here on the weekends when interest is so low to generate like a sustained start of a sustained trend. So I don't doubt that it's possible, but it'd be way more convincing if it was on high volume on a weekday. But we'll see. It should be pretty soon. I mean, I'd expect it to break the highs this week. I'm just never convinced by weekend moves. It's like 99% of the time, the last 3 years, they've been fake out moves and were reversed shortly after. But we'll see. It's just like, look at this volume. This just seems like someone trying to take out shorts. Came from nowhere. Bitcoin has a top, even if the dollar has no bottom. Well, I don't think the Fed or the US government really care. They care more about I mean, they would care if people started rejecting dollars in favor of gold, or the same in favor of crypto, Bitcoin. It's just not happening. It's a speculative game. It's not really attacking their dominance at all. I think they're more worried about the economy and the financial system. The confidence in gold and crypto, I think, is probably going to be so high in the narrative will be convincing for most people. Even like when literally rallies to 30K, I'm sure everyone, the narrative will be that, you know, like this is the new monetary system. Even if there's no increase in adoption. It's like happening with Zcash right now. People are like, they always believe the narrative. I'm not going to believe the narrative. Because I think the real crypto cycle I've been waiting for happens after the next bear market. And then we get into the war phase. Like real war phase. Yeah, for sure, Andrew. Well, we'll see. I mean, it still could recover here. But yeah, I should be live anytime there might be new search interest.
Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, even if Bitcoin gets rejected here and comes back down and closes this gap, like, I don't know, 122, somewhere around here. When did it close? Yeah, 122-ish. I don't think that means this week we still don't rally back up and break all-time highs. And Bitcoin could still break here. I don't know. We'll see.
Like nothing's gone, you had your chance. shot, you changed your mind. I did not. You had your chance, you made your play. I stayed the course. You walked away, you had your chance.
What's up, Nick? How you doing?
Not sorry. We won. You chose.
I think gold, silver, and Bitcoin will eventually crash on their own. Speculation just nets out over time. It's like, unless you see a giant increase in monetary adoption, like the speculative bubble game kills itself eventually. Even if Fed does nothing, so. And I think they know that.
It's just you didn't believe till it looked
It's like if the printer had less effect because less people accepted dollars,
your chance.
then the government would definitely care.
You saw the signs and
It's not doing that though. Gold and silver probably. I don't know. I just don't imagine. I know these are just all my own opinions, but I think it's going to be very hard to use gold and silver in a digital economy. Like, I imagine in like 10, 15 years, nobody goes anywhere for work. They just work in like some VR-based simulator over crazy high-speed internet connections. Like, maybe they operate machinery to build buildings, but they do it remotely. They don't have to be out in the sun all day. That's what I imagine. People just remotely controlling robots to do most of the work. Or they just manage fleets of machines from their home, or they do mental work, accounting, financial work remotely. And it's gonna be hard to trade in physical coins. I think AI is going to take over eventually. But I think cryptocurrency, the proof of work, permissionless security models can give the individual a lot of power. Not necessarily be, I don't think it's going to be anything like the mainstream view of AI taking over the world and us living in some 1984 style movie. I think most conflict in the future is not going to be between nation states, but within them, because I think we'll have extreme wealth gaps. A lot of the population becomes unemployable.
I was buried, mocked, memed, forgotten.
And the top 1%
Too old
produces everything.
to chase. But time moves different when your blocks still breathe. You didn't see me, didn't need me, but you will. Oh, you will.
Bitcoin's still the size of one DAO component, but Bitcoin's relative
Ghost chain.
penetration into the market is so tiny. I don't think... I know price convinced a lot of people. And I know we're trading in like a... I think end stage credit cycle, massive bubble and everything. But I think it's, you know, long-term potential limit on price based on throughput of 400,000, 500,000 settlements a day, transactions a day. Might just be like 150K in today's dollars. That might go up if it actually achieves the scale of adoption that would support a price of 150K, but it would just, you know, be stable at that point forever in real terms. And maybe that's the limit. And other chains grow.
They said I was a clone,
But I think that is the most likely
copy without a crown,
in the long term.
but I got the same bones.
If it's adopted and successful, it'll just have a stable price.
Still here, frightening. The ghost they left is lightning. While they dance with smoke and
And then
my rhythm tight. Now they're whispering my name.
a second, third, fourth Bitcoin chain, they can all appreciate pretty fast. All the speculators will leave and people using it will stay. But eventually this money, if it if we can build out this decentralized marketplace and the economy underneath these monies is relatively stable or grows, then it probably will be a lot more stable longer term than fiat currencies. And it will be more boring than even trading FX, like dollar euro or dollar Japanese yen pairs. Even though these moves are very tiny relative to crypto now, I feel like in 15-20 years the crypto market will be far more stable than FX markets today. And the opportunity will shift from speculating on the money to building credit systems around it, to then just investing locally in this new decentralized crypto natively digital economy. But I definitely know for sure Bitcoin's not going to swallow all the world's demand for equities or companies or businesses or real estate.
But I got rhythm. No devs.
Even if it's massively successful, I think its price is capped
You chase trends. I make time.
around, depending on the size of the transactions monetized and how much demand there is for this high security black market money, then maybe like 250K over the next 50 years.
You never understood the beat. Block by block. Tick by tick.
I'm missing the plot. Yeah, maybe. Those are just my opinions. I know for sure this market, even gold and silver, it's just speculative popularity contest. It's the world's still basically using fiat currency to the same level it has been for the last, like, I don't know, 100 years, really. Since they banned gold in the US, it's almost 100 years. And it will be a popularity contest in these alternative monies, market-based monies, until people start rejecting state money. And we'll see what they choose. I think natively digital money makes way more sense. I think a lot of Bitcoiners would be super disappointed if they realized the reality of this. If it's successful and adopted, and in today's dollars it just stays at 250k forever and goes sideways, I think that'd disappoint like almost everyone who owns it. You know, even if it kept up with inflation or the rate of decline in fiat currency, I think most of them would leave to go actually invest in productive things to try to generate higher yield. But that is what the market will eventually move on to.
I've always liked Litecoin.
Yeah, I tweeted about it in 2017. It's basically Bitcoin, right?
Yeah, but internationally, dollar was gold backed. But I think the gold backing was always an illusion. Right? When paper started proliferating, and after, like, as soon as the gold standard or backed currency ideas were introduced, I think that's the end of like large scale circulation of gold, and that gave states the ability to print paper without anyone knowing, until there was this demand for withdrawals, or calling them on the fact that they didn't trust the backing anymore. So that was just when the scam was realized. It's kind of like FTX or any of these exchanges. It happens a lot faster in crypto, but it's like the failure happens way before before everyone else realizes. Hold on one sec, guys.
Now the chain goes through their script. You don't hold, you just flip. We don't need you in the clip. Gaslight, gatekeep, ghost chain rise. We stayed low, now touch the skies. You missed out, now switch your stance now. This ain't your second dance. Gaslight, gatekeep, we don't chase. Whole chain built on quiet grace. While you spin your vibe.
Yeah, Aaron, it's. You think most people are trying to gold and silver? I just doubt the ability for that to happen because
Always said Litecoin was underrated.
they're not going to give up control voluntarily. It would have to be a political response, and it's politically popular to have the money printer turned on. That's why it's happening. And to me, it's like it happened before. Gold wasn't able to overcome state control, so the market wasn't able to outcompete the state. And I don't know why it'd be different this time.
Every chart I watch said truth. Not opium, just deeper roots. While they chase the trending lies.
Hamza sent you a chart? Nice. What did he say?
Now the shift begins to show. And they all ask how could this grow?
This guy?
They missed the math, ignored the spine. Now they're shocked it's flipping time. Is this real? No way it flips. Wait, is Litecoin back?
Did he mean to say 1,000?
Flipping everything. That's not supposed to win. Flipping everything. This wasn't in the spin. Flipping everything. The chart must be broken, but I knew the moment. The silence was golden, 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 golden.
Nice.
They built their castles out of noise. While I stack coins, not shiny toys. They called it dead, they called me late. But missed the chain that mirrors fate. The second Genesis, the code aligned. Same creator, same design. It always lived beneath their nose. Now disbelief is all they know. The second Bitcoin never left, it just didn't beg for.
Okay. Nice.
Price obeys what time delayed, and they can't grasp what's underway. Flipping everything, but not by hype. Flipping everything, by function, by right. Flipping everything. The market forgot that truth doesn't care what bags you bought. Flipping everything. They never saw it, but it was always here.
This is like the same thing he had for
Should've kept the key. You let go too soon. Now go serve your game.
same type of structure gold
Dance
showed.
under the moon.
Ran way past his target.
You check the price, then checked again. Too late now, they still hold you down.
You pull them up side by side.
You were slick, caught a pump, but missed the kick. While it's still on chain untouched, while you scroll charts, feeling crushed. They hunt you 20 coins back then, not worth enough to buy a Benz, but you needed rent, some shoes, a thrill.
And now that wallet's laughing still.
Ghost wallets floating free, held the line.
Whoops.
Unlike you, so fast.
Wanted to pull them up side by side.
Saw that candle, took the bait. Should've
This.
known it was just fate. Now it's 5 years on the chain, and that wallet's still the same. You check the TX, still no move. Each unspent coin, a perfect groove. A silent flex, a quiet burn. A lesson you refuse to learn.
You hit sell,
They didn't,
you had doubt.
they had rhythm.
You chase now,
They waited.
who looks foolish now?
Ghost wallets,
Still alive.
holding tight.
It is pretty similar.
You let go. They stay calm. Now they're sipping Ghost Dom Perignon. Should've kept the keys. Let it ride. Now you hear that haunting pride. They never sold. But you did. 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 They never
Bunch of good TA guys recognize, yeah, that long triangle. This final E leg down. Targeting about the same prices. Let's send it after this next breakout, if and when it happens. Like, this looks like vertical reaccumulation. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna go take a shower and sleep. Thanks for coming, appreciate it. I jumped on here real quick. Well, there was a chance this broke out. I didn't think it was likely, but just because I never trust weekend moves. But some people had asked. But I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for... His target is 2,500. Oh, nice. That's where I was thinking somewhere between 2 and 4K. At least the initial rally, and I thought it would shock a lot of people. Just over this quarter. We'll see, I don't know. I just think the higher time frame breakout is going to be way more extreme than XRP was. And I think I can actually extend farther. Well, that's what I think is most likely. People will call the top and then buy back higher as they see it continue. Good night, guys. At least we got above 120, true. We have a solid weekly close. Hopefully tomorrow. Bitcoin might break up here though. I don't know, we'll see. Alright guys, maybe tomorrow's the day. Have a good night. I'll see you all